Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A. As you guys know, I asked you to make me questions about basically anything. And so in today's video, I will be answering those questions. There are a lot of questions, so I'm not sure if I will have time to answer all of them. But if I don't answer in this video, I will write down a comment to your comment answering your question. So don't worry, I will answer all of the questions. So, Iago Oliveira asks me, I would like to know if there are some manners which you adopted from Norwegians, something that you think they actually do and Portuguese aren't so used to, and you find it cool. And in your opinion, what the world needs to be a better place? Well, a very obvious one is the time schedule. So my time schedule completely changed since I came to Norway. I used to wake up really early to go to school, and now I don't do that because classes are not really at a specific time. So I wake up a little bit later, not too much, but a little bit, which I love because I love to sleep. Also, regarding meals, I eat lunch very early. So normally it's like 11:45 here, and also dinner, it's much earlier than we do in Portugal. So here we normally have dinner at 6:30 maximum. And what the world needs to be a better place, I think that is a very difficult question, but I just generally think that if people are kind to each other, then the world would be a much better place if everyone is kind. Okay, so then Sophia Brown and Lena B asked more or less the same thing. So Sophia said, hello, first of all, congratulations for the amazing channel and for getting a diploma. Thank you so much. I haven't got the diploma yet, but I'm almost there, so thank you. And she asks, what is the best thing about living in Norway? And then Lena B says, I just wanted to know what's the thing that you like the most about living in Norway? Thank you a lot and keep being yourself. You're amazing. Oh, thanks, Lena. That's really nice of you to say that. But yeah, basically, I think I've already answered this in a previous Q&A, but I can say that the best thing about living in Norway for me is the fact that you have time after your job. So when you leave work, it's still early. You don't really feel like the day is wasted with your work at work. Also, you have all the help that the state gives you in terms of health, in terms of education, or family when you're pregnant. All of this, I think you have really good conditions here. Then Miona asks, what is hard when you come to Norway without friends and family? I am not sure, but I think you were alone when you came. And how did you feel? I would like to meet you one day, and you are my idol. Oh my god, thank you. You don't need to say these things. I get all blushed. To answer your question, yes, I came to Norway alone, completely alone. Actually, I didn't know anyone, but I came as an exchange student, so I knew I was going to meet a lot of people. Everyone was in the same situation as I was, so I knew people wanted to make friends. I had never been such a long period of time so far away from my family. I was 6 months without returning to Portugal, so that was really hard. I think the most difficult part was when I came to Oslo and I really didn't know anyone besides my boyfriend, although having a boyfriend really helped. But the two of us were really feeling a bit alone, and it took time to make friends. You just have to, be nice to people, make conversation, maybe go to certain events where you will make friends, and really push yourself to go out. Don't block yourself inside the house. Okay, then Sarah Dart asks, what is the next place you want to travel to and why? I am planning to travel inside of Norway again. I want to do that as soon as I deliver my thesis. But if you're talking about a place I really want to travel to, I would say maybe Japan or Brazil or South America. What are some of your talents or hobbies? Since I was a child, my mom put me on every single extra curriculum activity you could imagine. Not because like I was not obligated to, I also wanted to. I've done many different sports. I was a artistic gymnastic until I was maybe 13 or 12. I also know how to ride horses. I know how to play guitar. I was in a music school for many years. Just classic music guitar, not like the cool musics that everyone likes to hear. Every time I say I know how to play guitar, people were like, what? You know how to play guitar? So just play a song for us to sing. And I was like, nope, I just know classical music. All in all, I think I am a very artistic person and I really like to sing, although I don't think I am a very good singer, but I like to sing. And then she also asked, what are some of your goals for the future? And I know my boyfriend Daniel also commented asking something like that. He's always commenting my videos because he's a really good boyfriend. Where is it? Here. What is your main mission regarding your YouTube channel? So it's basically the same thing. What are my plans for the future? No, one is regarding my YouTube channel and one, okay. But I will answer both of them. So, plans for the future. Now I will finish my diploma and I can't wait for that. Then I will most hopefully find a job. I want to start traveling more. I will have to start saving money for a project, a really big project that I really don't want to speak about now. I have a lot of plans for my YouTube channel. I want to start a new series of videos that have to do with Oslo. I want to make my travel videos more like vlog and travel mixed. I definitely have a lot of ideas for the future. Too many ideas, I think, for what I can do, maybe. But you have to dream big. Okay, then Isa Pokere, says, if you could go back 4 or 5 years in time, would you choose again going to Norway? Why? And if not, where would you go? Yes, I would definitely come to Norway. First of all, because I met my boyfriend in Norway and I wouldn't change that for anything in this whole world. I could have been an architect like 2.5 years ago. 3 years ago, I would finish my diploma and be an architect in Portugal. But because I've decided to come to Oslo and I I was 1 year doing my internship, so I didn't study. And then when I got in to the university here, they didn't accept all my credits, so I had to repeat a lot of courses and that made me lose a couple of years. So I got behind on my studies and finished later than what it could have been, but I gained so much more with this, you know? I learned more because I've studied more years and I did it in a different school abroad. I had different opportunities, different kinds of jobs. I earn more money here probably than I have earned in Portugal, and of course I'm living with my boyfriend for all of these years. I really can't say I regret or I would go back and change or choose a different thing. And I really think that you should make this kind of choices and learn with them, you know? You shouldn't go back and change everything because you always learn something, even if it's good, if it's bad. You learn something and it makes you who you are. So you shouldn't really think so much about the past and change it. Just learn with it and move on. This is becoming very deep, guys. Very, very deep. Just Living Life asks, do you think you'll ever move back to Portugal or to another country? I want to move back to Portugal one day. It will not be in a near future. I would like to move there to be closer to my family, of course, and also because I freaking love my country and the food. I miss the food every single day. I would love to work as an architect in Australia, for example, even if it's just for like 1 year or 2, just to have that kind of experience in my life. But again, that's not in the near future. And then Lecti World asks, could you explain in a few phrases, how do you write your master degree thesis? In my country, it is too difficult to write the thesis. It is based on theoretical analysis and less on practical. My thesis is more practical, although it also has theoretical. We design a project and we make models, but it could be different. For example, my boyfriend is also an architect and his thesis was theoretical, so it was a book, a written book. I am making a kind of like a vlog about it. So since I've started to work on my diploma, I have started a vlog which will end on January, where I show you guys everything that I'm doing on my diploma and how it works and how it's organized. So make sure to watch that in January. It will perfectly answer your question, I guess. Maya B asks, how did you get to start your YouTube channel and why? Was it hard for you at first to talk to the camera? I've talked about this in the video I have about my life, where I draw my life. I've started my channel because I was feeling a bit lonely here in Oslo. So my boyfriend one time told me, you should really make like a blog or some kind of YouTube channel. At first I thought it was absolutely crazy. A YouTube channel where I have to speak to a camera and a lot of people will see and but then he convinced me to make at least one video to try and see how it went, and that's my oldest video on my channel, and it went horrible. We took the whole day filming and I would literally start crying. I hated to talk to a camera because it's a camera, you know. I visualize you guys inside of my camera and it makes it easier. But at the beginning, it was basically talking to an object. Maybe Silence says, hello sweet faraway friend. Hello friend. I want to ask you about Sievert. He's a Norwegian singer and very, very famous here in Greece. I was wondering if he's famous in Norway, if you know him or even listen to him. No. I do not know him, although his voice sounds familiar, and I have no idea if he's famous here. Then AJ Pogat, I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name's completely wrong. If you could have one wish, any wish, what would it be and why? Ooh, if I knew that no one from my family or close friends would ever get sick or like in danger, because that's like my top wish. If we cross that, then my wish would be that I could travel to anywhere in the world without paying. Like a travel free pass. Imagine I could just fly to every place in the world for free. That would be my wish. I also like the wish that you would never die, but that's more deep, so. Then Thomas Tezitel, I am so sorry Thomas, I don't know how to pronounce your name. What's the most difficult cake or dessert you've ever made? Love you. Love you too. I think it was this Portuguese kind of like bread cake that I tried to make, and I really thought it was going well until I put them in the oven and they become like hard as rock. And they are called pães de Deus. They looked so pretty. They really did. And after I took them out of the oven, they still looked pretty, but they looked nothing like how they were supposed to look. But we still ate them. We took them with us to a ski trip and everyone loved it. I might have invented a new recipe basically. So, you know. What are for you the best places to visit in Portugal? And have you always wanted to be an architect? Asks Camille. If I would really have to decide, I would say you have to go to Lisbon, you have to go to Porto, you have to go to Sintra, Óbidos. Well, just visit the whole damn Portugal. It's small, just rent a car and drive top to bottom. If I have always wanted to be an architect, I think so. It wasn't really like a choice I had to make. I just knew. Now, if the question would be, do you regret choosing to be an architect? Then I would have to think more about it because, well, I'm not sure anymore if it was a good choice. I think I'm going to stop here because I have been talking for so long now. 2 hours. I have been talking for 2 hours. Thank you so much for all of your support, all of your questions. You guys are always so kind and awesome in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe if you are not, to leave a like in the video, and also to activate the notifications. So you just have to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so you will never miss a video from me. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!